Wow. Amazing. Thank you for being here today to support us. I didn't think there'd be this many people here today. Anyway, hello everyone, and thank you for inviting me to this very important meeting. My name is Tom Hammond. I was born in Ireland. I grew up in England. At the age of 32, I wanted to go and volunteer in Israel, on a kibbutz somewhere, work the fields, experience a different culture, the Jewish culture. I lived there for 30 years in absolute paradise. You wouldn't believe it. If we ever get back there, I invite each and every one of you to come and pay me a visit. My daughter, Emily, was kidnapped on that dreadful morning, a dreadful black morning. It was horrific. I was there. Absolutely terrifying. Yeah, she is now in the hands of the Hamas. Down deep in the tunnels of Hamas. Let me tell you about Emily a little bit. She had a lot of trauma. By the time she was 2.5, her granddad had died of cancer. Her uncle had died of cancer, and then finally her mother, at the age of 2.5, died of cancer. So I was bringing her up as a single parent, and I'm not young. It wasn't easy. Last Friday was her birthday. When she was kidnapped, she was only 8 years old. But now, she's had her birthday in the tunnels of Gaza. She's now 9. She didn't celebrate her birthday like any other normal kid in the world. There was no birthday cake. There was no party. There was no friends around, no family. You know, should have been a normal, happy day. But she wouldn't even know it was her birthday. She doesn't know what day it is. She doesn't know what date it is. She won't even know if it's night or day. For sure. Just lives in a black tunnel. Besides Emily, there are 37 other children and babies held by the Hamas in Gaza, including a baby who was only 9 months old. That baby is now 10 months old. They had their birthday in the tunnels. The world must shout out loud and demand from their governments action. As much pressure as we can put that on the governments will keep our children, all the hostages, hopefully alive, and we have to get them back. We just have to. Bring all the children home. bring all the captives home. On that day, innocent civilians were terrorized. They broke into people's houses on a Saturday morning. Whole families were slaughtered, wiped out. My best friend being one of them. They took her husband, they killed Leanne, they killed her youngest daughter who's just had her bat mitzvah, and the older daughter, 12, 13 years old, Noya. They were slaughtered, they were raped, they were murdered in their beds, all around the kibbutz. There was bodies everywhere. When we were led away finally by the soldiers and they rescued us, they told us, especially the younger kids, don't look to the side, don't look to the side. Keep your eyes on my back, just because they would see hundreds of bodies all over the kibbutz. And you don't want that. You don't want your child to see dead friends. Just, it's hard to even imagine. We all have a very great responsibility to the people held in Gaza. We can't close our eyes to this. It's just too big. Nothing like this has happened, certainly in Israel's history. You don't have to get involved in politics. This has nothing to do with politics. This is purely a humanitarian issue. If I could ask you all just one thing, to demand of your governments that everyone be released home now.
Bring them home! 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 Bring them
home! My little Emily, even through all her trauma as a young child, she never let it affect her. She was all happy, smiling. I haven't got a single picture of her, and I've got a lot, where she's not smiling or dancing or singing. Her passion was music. Any form of music. She would sing all day long. Gave me a headache, but she sang all day long. She danced. She loved performing. Her favourite artist was Beyonce, because Beyonce is such a great singer and dancer. So Emily would watch on YouTube, on the telly, 1 or 2 times, and she could always do the routine. She had that was one of her gifts. She could see and copy. Her body would always do what she wanted it to do. A hell of a gift. And I know because every day I have to sit on the sofa. Dad, sit on the sofa. I want to do a performance for you. And she'd do another routine and another routine. I had to watch her shows every day. But she's only 9 years old. Her place is at home with us. In her own room, in her own bed. Emily and all hostages deserve to be back home in the loving arms of their families. Help me bring her home!
Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home!
Yeah, thank you. Please help me bring my sweet little innocent Emily home. Aidan, her brother, Natalie, her sister, and I miss her so much. It's unbearable. It is unbearable. I honestly, I don't know how long I can do without her. I don't know how long I can carry on like this. I've lost 2 stone in 40 odd days. We're all living in a nightmare, a living nightmare. I don't think any of us in Israel, for sure, will ever be the same again after that day. It's going to take generations to truly fix us. Please help in any way that you can. Thank you.